Quantum mind. According to Newtonian mechanics, the universe is considered in terms of particles, whose behavior can be known and predicted at any moment in time. It's like billiard balls on a pool table. If we have information about the force with which one ball hits another velocity, angle, etc., we can predict the path and stopping place of the struck ball, as well as the other balls on the table. Thus, Newtonian mechanics perceives the smallest units that make up our world as things. Quantum physics looks at the universe differently. In recent years, scientists have discovered technologies that have allowed documenting the strange, sometimes miraculous behaviors of quantum energy, which shapes both our universe and our bodies. Examples. Quantum energy can exist in two different forms, as visible particles or invisible waves. In both cases, this energy continues to exist, making itself known in different forms. A quantum particle can be in only one place, in two places at once, or even in many places simultaneously. The interesting thing here, however, is that regardless of the physical distances between them, these particles are always connected. Quantum particles can communicate with each other at different points in time and space instantly. They are not bound by concepts of the present, past, or future. For such a particle, the designation then is now, and there can mean here. These things are important because we, too, are composed of these quantum particles, which, under certain conditions, behave in a miraculous way. This leads to the question, if quantum particles are not constrained by scientific laws, at least as we know them today, and we are made up of these particles, can we also perform miraculous things? In other words, is such behavior, as physicists call it, an anomaly demonstrating our scientific limitations, or does it actually show us something else? Does the freedom of these particles in time and space reveal a freedom possible in our lives? Following all the research, documentation, and direct experiences of those who have transcended the limits of their beliefs, one can unequivocally answer, yes. If the particles we are made of can be in instant communication with each other, be in two places at once, and even change the past through changes in the present, then we can do it too. The only difference between these isolated particles and us is that we are made up of many of these particles connected by a mysterious material that fills the spaces once called empty, a kind of energy that we are just beginning to understand. It was only recently that the recognition of this strange form of energy by mainstream science caused us to start looking at ourselves in the universe in an almost holistic way. In 1944, Max Planck, considered by many as the father of quantum theory, shocked the world by stating that there is a matrix of energy that is the foundation, the pattern of our physical world. When Max Planck received the Nobel Prize, he said, "As a man who has devoted his whole life to the most clear-headed science, the study of matter, I can tell you as a result of my research about atoms this much: there is no matter as such. All matter originates and exists only by virtue of a force which brings the particle of an atom to vibration and holds this most minute solar system of the atom together. We must assume behind this force the existence of a conscious and intelligent mind. This mind is the matrix of all matter and all the universe." At this point of pure energy, everything begins from the birth of stars, our DNA, to our deepest connections, peace between nations, and self-healing. The concept of the Planck matrix is so new in science that scientists have not yet given it a specific, single name. Some simply use the term field or quantum hologram. Others, deviating from purely scientific technical terms, use names like God's mind, nature's mind, universal mind, and other more spiritually sounding names. The experiment that proved the existence of this matrix provides the missing link that now connects our spiritual experiences of faith, imagination, and prayer with the miracles surrounding our world. The reason plants' words have such power is that they have forever changed our view of our bodies, our world, and our role in the universe. They suggest that we are more than just observers, as scientists put it, existing only in a short moment of time in an already created world. Through the connection that binds all things, experiments have shown that we directly influence the waves and particles of the universe. In short, the universe responds to our beliefs. This shift in perception sees us not merely as observers who have no impact on the world we observe, but as active participants. So, as we review our lives, seeing our spirituality, material wealth, our relationships and careers, our greatest loves and achievements, as well as our concerns, fears, or lack of all these things, we may be looking directly into the mirror of our truest and sometimes most unconscious beliefs. Based on the book, The Spontaneous Healing of Belief, by Gregg Braden.